Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Mater the Greater. Yes, this is another Pixar Cars Mater Tall Tale. There's so many of these that usually were included in each of the releases of the film that came out, or at least some of the early ones. It's short. It's 6 minutes long. It is, yeah, from 2008. It's the Lasseter era, which again he pretty much created the Cars franchise. He's no longer with Pixar, but they're still making Cars films. There's probably going to be another one any minute now. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. In this situation, as you could probably see, Mater is a bit of a daredevil. And, well, we start off always in Radiator Springs, and Mater's starting to tell a tall tale that is just not possible. It's not real. It can't be real. And but it does sell toys. Like, I do not doubt there's a variant of both of these cars somewhere available in the at some point. Maybe probably not anymore, but at some point were created so people could buy and collect them. And now they're worth either $1 or $1,000,000. I'm not sure which. But he's telling a story, and Lightning McQueen is very curious as to how real any of this is. Nobody else seems to bat an eye, and of course we get to see in a nice little flashback as to what Mater's life was like when he was basically Evil Knievel, jumping over scores of cars and just being just this big superstar stuntman, stunt car, and doing all sorts of crazy antics. And of course, inevitably, as we get to see with all of these, Lightning goes, "Are you sure this really happened?" And the answer is, "Of course, you were there." And suddenly, Lightning gets thrown into the story as well, completely not remembering any of this. But yeah, and chaos goes a little bit further. This does feature Larry the Cable Guy. It does not include, what can I say his name? But yeah, Keith Ferguson provides his voice. He sounds incredibly a lot like, you know, a lot like you wouldn't. You can barely tell the difference. But yeah, I mean, this is Larry the Cable Guy. This is Mater's story, so he gets a majority of the lines and everything else. He's narrating, and he's also living the story for all of us. It's good, silly fun, whether you like Larry the Cable Guy or not, or even the Cars films. It's just kids enjoy this kind of silly antics, and I don't see why anybody else wouldn't either. It's fun. It's just silly, dumb fun. And so yeah, check it out. Make sure there's a ton of these. There's at least a dozen. It seems like there's at least a dozen, and who knows? They might make more someday, yeah, with more films that come out. Never know. It just makes you want to buy more cars. 87 is the number next. 87. Oh, okay. This is a series. We have very few series left. We have very few shorts and series and movies. I just looked. It's a quick review of this, of the list. I've watched a lot of stuff on Disney Plus. So obviously we're up to 2,104 right here. More than 770 of them were movies. I've watched 770 movies. Plus, at least there's a give or take a handful offhand. I can't remember the exact number, but yeah, just on Disney Plus. If anybody is wondering who has watched more things on Disney Plus than anyone else, it's me. I'd be very surprised. Watching Frozen 50 times with your 5-year-old does not count. Just saying. We're watching next My Magic Pet Morphle. Now, there is a series of shorts, and there are other things. I think there's at least 3, maybe 4 different Morphle type things, but this is the series. So we're going to watch one episode, and I'll get the gist of it. I've already watched some of the shorts. And by the way, speaking of shorts, says it's 6 minutes. It's really like almost 4, because the last 2 minutes are just foreign credits for whoever's doing the foreign voices of Larry the Cable Guy. I do not envy them. What do you? How do you do a silly accent, like a Southern American accent in Japanese or German or Italian? Like, how do you do that? It's just strange. So anyway, my magical pet Morphle is what we're watching next in the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that. Bye. Uh-oh. It looks like my magic pet Morphle has become a Hulu exclusive, not even on Disney Plus, even though we have the Morphle and the Magic Pets, and we have the Morphle shorts, and apparently Marshall versus Moorhead State is also a thing, but that comes up when I search Morphle. Or just Morph. I just searched Morph, which makes it very basic. So yeah, this just says Morphle in the title, but the actual image here says My Magic Pet Morphle. So we can't watch it. It's not available to us on Disney Plus, and it's only Disney Plus. I used to have Hulu. I'm sure with new news coming up that I'll have Hulu once again very soon. Because it's all probably going to be rolled into one. So let's pick another number. This was surprising to me. I'd never expected that. It's so much a kid's show, and it would fit so well, like the other two series that are on here. Number 54 is what we're looking at. Okay, another docuseries, a reality show, more than likely. No, it's a reality show. Yeah. By the way, what's been added to Disney Plus most recently has been a lot of documentaries, and they all have been food and housing related. All the basic necessities, but monetizing it for our entertainment. As we join, I know who this is, but I can't remember offhand. The House Hunters. So, yep, we're watching an episode of House Hunters next. Okay. I don't like reality shows. But it doesn't matter. We're going to watch it because it's on the list that got picked, and it is here, unlike this. Unless I'm completely wrong, and I'll be back in a minute to tell you that we have to pick another one. House Hunters is what we're watching next in the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that. Bye.